Okay, now what we need to do is here we are going to discuss about the currency types, ledgers, and accounting principles. You know it very well. And what is the currency type, and what is the ledger, and what is the accounting principle in SAP S4 HANA? First, we discuss about the currency type. So in SAP S4 HANA, we do have different types of currencies, and most probably in SAP S4 HANA, we use the company code currencies and global currencies and group currencies. Okay, so company code currency is used for the only individual company codes, and global currencies are used for the different types of company codes. And also when it comes to the group currencies, whatever the currencies that the system is allowing, okay, you can able to create the currencies. Okay, and when it comes to the ECC and all, we can able to see the each and every currencies like parallel currencies, group currencies in SAP ECC using transaction code OB22. But when it comes to the SAP S4 HANA, this transaction code has been obsoleted, and we use the transaction code FINSC underscore ledger. Okay, so the most important thing that we have here is configure global currency revaluation settings and define currency conversion settings for company code. Why? Why? Because can you go to this SAP system? Um, See, in interview point of view, they will just ask you different types of questions on the SAP S4 HANA currency types ledgers questions. Okay, can you continue this thing? And here currency types are there, global currency conversation settings are there, and currency conversation settings for company code. Now we just observe the things that can you go to this position and give your company code, Pawan? Go to this position and give your company code. And now we will going to see what is our group currency. I mean, if you have individual currencies and all, and what is your source currency. Okay, so that we can able to assign our group currencies and company code currencies, and also I mean a source currency type also we can able to give it. Okay, so what is your currency? Uh, And for our company code, we can able to see the group currency as well as the currency type as well as the currency, and also source currency is very, very important. Now in SAP ECC, we use transaction code OB22, but when it comes to the SAP S4 HANA, we use transaction code FINSC underscore ledger. And you do and you have to have clear cut knowledge on the exchange rates. Okay, so if you're dealing with the any foreign countries vendors or foreign customers and on, we use exchange rates, right? Okay, M exchange rate, B exchange rate, G exchange rate, and this should be in a real-time processes. Okay, then only system will calculate the currencies as well as the document invoices. Okay, can you give company code? Okay, there is no any company code that has been assigned to your particular things. Okay, then what we will do? Okay, we will going to create one currency type, or else we will going to use the currency types and all like standard currencies and all, and we can able to assign our currencies to the particular company code. Okay, whatever the currencies that we are going to define. Okay, now now can you open this currency type, Pawan? First currency type. So meanwhile, what we will do is, can you open this? Okay, good. It is opening, right? So now what we have uh, in SAP S4 HANA, I mean, what are the currencies that we have in SAP S4 HANA? 10 is the company code currency, and it is a legal valuation. And the next one is 30 group currency. See, whatever the currencies that you are going to define, you can able to define it. Okay, so that is the most important thing right now we have now. So we will going to create our own currency type. Okay, so now what you need to do is, can you go to the new entries? Huh. So can you give currency type, any currency type? 1V, 1V. And the description is, it is a company code currency. Company code currency. Whatever the company code that you have, you can just give it. Company code currency ship. And the short description will be company code currency, company code, company code currency. Give me 1 second. Okay, Rita. So the currency type is 1V and the short description will be company code currency. Okay, so company code currency. Then next one is, if it is a valuation view. Okay, what is the valuation view? It is a legal valuation, right? So that is the most important thing right now we have. Okay, can you open this valuation view, Pawan? See, in the valuation view, what is the valuation view? Either it is a group valuation, either it is a profit center valuation, either it is a segmentation valuation. Maximum to maximum, we use the legal valuation for company code currency as well as the global currencies. Okay, so good. So can you take out the legal valuation, and when it comes to the settings, define the definition values and all, can you open this company code values? See, there will be a settings definition values, and there are two types of valuation definition levels that are involved in this thing. And when it comes to the global currencies and all, when you have the global currencies in your company code, we can able to take out the one global currency, and that could give you the more result, right? Okay, can you take out the company code currency and click on the enter and go to the save button and save it. Hmm. And meanwhile, what we will do is, can you open this notepad, Pawan, and go to this notepad and give your local currency as 1V. Local currency as 1V. Okay, and then next there will be a parallel currencies, USD, GBP, or anything. Okay, whatever the currencies, Australian currencies and the London, that is Euro currencies and all, and pounds and all, whatever the currencies that we have, and we can able to create group currencies. And also global currency is different. Okay, global currency is used for all company codes, and group currencies will be used for the our own company code with the help of different type of currencies. Okay, so that is the most important thing right now we have, and we can call it as a parallel currencies and all. Okay, now what we will do is, can you go to the SAP system, and uh, we can create one more global currency. Okay, I mean, that is used for all company codes, right? And how we can create global currencies, same like as uh, normal company code currencies and all, we can able to create it. And meanwhile, what you need to do is, can you write down the third point also? So global currency conversion settings, and C is global currency, global currency conversation settings, global currency conversion settings. Sorry. Okay. Go to this SAP system. Now it is allowing, right? And it is taking too much of time. No issue. Can you go to the continue option? Go to the save button and save it. Now what we will do is, Pawan, here uh, and we can able to create one more global currency. Okay, and try to understand the concept currency type of currency. There are two types of currencies. One is company code currency, another one is group currencies, and different currencies that we have. And the next one is company code currency is different, and global code currency, I mean global currency is different. Okay, so please try to understand the point. And when it comes to the demo service and all, we can able to create whatever the currencies types that we have. And when it comes to the real-time things and all, system will not allow you to create another type of I mean another type of company code currencies, which we have uh, I mean which we have those currencies in one company code. Okay, and the important point here is, whatever the currency types that you have configured, and that should not be assigned to any company code. Why? Because it is a company code currency with the help of legal valuation. And when it comes to the group valuations and I mean global currency valuations and all, we can able to assign this currency to different types of company codes. Okay, that is the important point that we have in SAP S4 HANA. Okay, so we can able to evaluate each and everything. Okay, good. Okay, data. So this data was saved, right? And the next one, what you need to do is come back, Pawan, come back, one step back, and see here. There is a global currencies. Okay, we do have group currencies and all. No need to worry. And can you come down? Can you come down? Come down, Pawan. Down, down. Can you go up and drag it to the right side, Pawan? Mm, drag it to the right side. Can you come down? Mm. Now, see here, can you drag it to the right side? And what is the Z1 is the currency. Okay, Z1 is the global currencies. See, we can use this Z1 currency to any type of company codes. Okay, so now we can able to see global currency. Okay, now this is a standard currencies and all. I mean, some of the persons have created all these currency types. Now what we need to do is, can you go to the new address and we can able to create our own global currency. Okay, and give anything 1G, 2V, 2V, good. And description will be global currency, and it is in a legal valuation. It is in a legal valuation, and there will be some specified values. The specified values will be global currency. Okay, and you can use it for any company code, but previously we have defined one currency, right? That is company code currency. Okay, and that can be used only for your company code. Now take out the global and click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. See, this is the way how we can define the currencies and all in SAP S4 HANA systems. Whatever the company code that you have, and when you go to this transaction code OX02, you will going to create a company code with currency, right? So automatically Ledger will analyze that. Okay, this is the currency that we have for the company code and all, and whatever the postings that we are doing, or whatever the business transactions that the client is doing, automatically they will going to post all these things in a currency. I mean like INR, USD or anything. Now we can able to see with the global currency conversation settings and all after this uh, currency types. Okay, can you go to the continue option and go to the save button and save it. Okay, meanwhile, can you go to this notepad, Pawan, and write down your global currency as C. C currency is a global currency. Remove this thing, and it is a group currency only. I mean, group currency is different and global currency is different. Okay, and the global currency conversation settings, our currency is a 2V. Okay, so try to remember the point for your company code chip. Go to that SAP system and try to save the details. Okay, good. This data was saved, right? Then next one configuration is global currency conversion setting. Global currency conversion settings. Double click on this thing, Pawan. See, Pawan, whatever the global currency conversion settings that we have, okay, we can just observe. That is a 10 currency, 11 currency, 20 currency, 70 currency, okay, whatever the currency that you have, okay. So those things will be based on the company code currencies and all, okay. So we have to convert the settings first of all. Okay, now what we need to do is, can you go to the new entries? Can you go to the new entries? Huh. See, can you open this currency type? Find out our own currency. Okay, that is our company code currencies, and also see we have defined the global currency conversion settings, and you can able to convert your currency, I mean company code currency, to the global currency. Okay, now what we will do is, can you select this thing, Pawan? 1V. We have defined 1V, right? And currency is INR. Okay, Indian rupee. Okay, and source currency. Source currency. Source currency is a normal currency. That is 10 is the um, sorry, 10 is the company code currency. Yes, take out that one. Nice. Okay, and exchange rate type. Exchange rate type is a normal standard exchange rate type. That is M. Whatever the currency exchange rate type that you want to give. M. And translation date type, and translation date type is a document date, or can you open this thing, document date, or posting translation date. Translation date, take out the translation date. Why? Because you are translating the currencies, right, and from USD, and it is in a real-time conversion. Okay, that is the most important thing. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Currency type 1, we sorry, 2V we have to use. Why? Because company code currency is a uh, thing, right? What we need to do is, can you remove this thing and take out the 2V, that is global currency, and it is not coming, right? Or you do one thing, can you cancel this thing, Pawan? Can you cancel this thing? Go to the new entries. Delete this thing. Okay, then next here our currency type is a 2V. Okay, so that is the main 2V currency, right? I mean, that is the company code, sorry, global currency, right? And our source currency is a company code currency. Okay, or else whatever the currency that we have, okay, so we can able to assign it. Okay, I mean, whatever the different currency that we have, click on the enter. Yes, can you go to the save button and save it? Now the system is not giving any error. Why? Why? Because when it comes to the currency type, creation of the currency types and all, so we have given one option to the currency 1V, that is company code currency. Because system will not allow you to uh, change the currencies and all. Okay, but whenever you want to have these global currencies conversion settings in all, okay, so you can able to convert the global currency, okay, currency settings to the company code currencies with the help of source currency type. Okay, this is just a information, all of you. Whatever the currency type that you want to create, you can create it. And the way you are um, assigning these global currencies and also company code currencies to your company code is very, very important. Okay, now the third step will be currency conversion settings. Can you go to the continue and save these things? See, you will going to get one dot. See, why we are when we have the company code currency, why we are using this global currencies and all. See, the first important thing in SAP is for HANA, you do have different types of company codes, right? When you have different types of company codes and all, with the help of company code currency, so we can establish different types of global currencies, and that can be, I mean, those currencies can be assigned to the different types of company codes. So that is why we use the global currencies. Okay, so if the global currency is INR, then we can assign to the any other company code. If the global currency is the USDs and all, we can assign to the any other company codes. Okay, see, based on this thing only we can able to assign the different types of company codes, right? So then automatically system will able to give you the invoice transactions or anything. Okay, so when it comes to the postings of the invoices of vendors and customers and all, so you will not going to face any problem with the help of company code currencies and group currencies. Okay, this data was saved, right? Okay, now the second thing here is, can you come back, Pawan? Automatically, global currency conversion settings we have, right? Global currencies are conversion settings. In that global currency conversion settings, our 2V currency, I mean global currency has been added. You got the thing? Right. Uh, so then what we can do? Okay, no issue. So this is the additional things in all. Can you come back upon? See, one more important thing here is exchange rate type and also translation dates. See where you can find all these things, where we can find it. So we can find in transaction code OB08 in SAP ECC and SAP S4 HANA. But why we are using it, why we are giving the M rate, and why can't we give the G rate and B rate or anything? See, whatever the client information that you have, you can able to give it. There is no any issue. Okay, so the next step here is currency conversion settings. I mean, sorry, currency conversion settings for company code. Can you double click on this thing, Pawan? Currency conversion settings for company code. Ah, so in the currency conversion settings for company code, whatever the valuation global currencies that you have, whatever the company code valuation currencies that you have, so we can able to assign this currency conversion settings to our company code. Now, how we can assign it, we will going to see it. And previously, we have posted all these invoices with the help of standard currency types and all, right, that is 10 and 30. Now we can able to assign our own company code currency and also global currencies, then group currencies and all. There is no any issue. Okay, now can you go to this position, sorry, go to this new entries and go to the company code. Now you can able to see it. Can you give your company code, Pawan? Good. So then next, see, currency is mainly group currency. And what is your group currency that you have? 2V. Sorry, global currency that you have. Okay. So the next one here is no. 2V is the global currency first of all, and you have to have group currency. Okay, so remove this 2V first of all. Remove this 2V. Huh. Can you open this thing? No, no, no. Remove this 2A and open this thing, and we can able to take the group currency as 30. Okay, so I mean I'm just taking the standard thing, that is the 30 group currency, 2V global currency, and 1V our main source currency. Okay, so your group currency is what? I mean external currency is what? Take out the USD, no issue. USD, Euro, or anything, whatever the currency that you see. What is the source key? Okay, and what is the translation? And here the source key will be our 1V, that is company code currency. Okay, good. And exchange rate is a M. Exchange rate is a M. See, whatever the translation dates, rate types that you have, you can assign it. There is no any issue. And this is a translation date. Click on the enter and go to the save button and save it. See, I didn't define any group currencies. Why? Because we have standard currencies, right? So that is why I'm just using the group currency. Why? Because it is not at all important. Okay. Enter a valid source currency type. Okay, no issue. Continue. Okay, right. Can you drag it to the left side pawn here? So company code currency is opened. Okay, then you can just go to the save button and save it. See, 10 and 30 or anything. Okay, those are the standard things and all, and it was provided by the SAP systems only. Okay, so if you want to maintain all these currencies um, in SAP system, okay, you can maintain with standard currencies, you can maintain with customized currencies. Okay, that is the most important thing. And after this session, you will going to have the ledger concepts, company code settings for the ledgers, accounting principles for the ledgers. And in this company code, you will going to find out the extension ledger, um, non-leading ledgers, and leading ledger, you know it very well. And the next one is appendix ledgers, and why we are using all these ledgers for the particular company codes and on. You will going to learn it with the help of posting period variant and also fiscal year variant automatically. Okay. So meanwhile, you can just go to the notepad and try to write down the our group currency standard thing is 30. So yes, group currency will be 30. Okay, for our company code ship. And define currencies and global currency conversation settings. So everything is fine. Okay, so I mean we use one transaction code, that is FINAC underscore ledger. Based on that thing, we will go into I mean you can able to create the things and all. But when it comes to the OB22 transaction code, and in SAP S/4HANA this has been obsoleted, and in ECC you can able to use the transaction code OB22. Okay. Go to the SAP system, and it is taking too much of time. Go to the continue, and it is able to save the all those details on our company code. Okay, right. So this data was saved, right? So then in next session, you are going to see the ledger and company code settings for the ledgers and accounting. So see, this is the way how you can create and how you can assign these currencies to your company codes and all with the help of rates, exchange rates and all. Okay, so we do have sessions for the currency conversion settings with the help of exchange rates. I mean in the foreign currency revaluations. So if you know the configurations of the foreign currency revaluations and all, you can able to assign your own exchange rate type. So I'm just giving the standard rate and all. Okay, so whatever the things that you have for the exchange rate types and all, you can able to see it. Okay.